What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen waiting this up, guys? I would like to discuss two things with you guys. The first one is about the business opportunity meetings. I'm actually surprised. A lot of people are showing interest. There are messages sitting in my DMs, and even in the comment section of that video, I could see people showing interest. I'm working on it, guys. I don't want to get it wrong and stuff. You remember I said I would like it to be once in a month and very, very serious. And yeah, so I'm working on it. I'm thinking about using the platform Telegram and Google Hangouts. That's the first one. The second one is about the 333,000 naira that we have in the account. For those of you that don't know, we raised money for the poor on the street. So I'm going to hit the streets soon. There's a particular woman that I'm watching. That woman is a good businesswoman. I just think she doesn't have like much to use to help herself. I am thinking about just helping her with 100k, but I'm still kind of like occupied, and I will let you guys, of course I will give you guys updates. I just want to remind you guys that yes, the money is still there. Nobody is touching it. Yes, let us quickly get right into today's news. Okay, guys, for those of you that didn't know, Mr. Woodberry, this HUSHPUPPI'S associate, has been sentenced to 8 years and 3 months in prison, finally, by a US court. He was convicted on one count of fraud, while 7 other counts were dismissed as part of a plea bargain. That means the guy cooperates with them. After serving his sentence, Mr. Woodberry will be deported, and he has been ordered to pay restitution of approximately $8 million to 7 victims. Now, the court also discovered that he had 152 bitcoins. The prosecutors actually sought permission to sell them, but no one with legitimate interest came forward. Additionally, Mr. Woodberry will forfeit several assets, including luxury cars, watches, jewelry, bank cards, and cash in different currencies. They're literally stripping this guy of everything. Now, according to reports, he's expected to forfeit items in the Dubai police custody, such as 1 Rolls Royce, Lamborghini Urus, Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG G55 or 55, 4 Rolex watches, 1 Patek Philippe watch, 3 gold and diamond studded rings, 5 gold bracelets and 2 gold bracelets keys, 6 gold neck chains, 1 gold and diamond studded necklace, 1 small gold nugget, 2 bank cards, a lot of other things, even $15. He's expected to forfeit $15 in South African rands, $1,835 in dirhams. Like, they just want everything. Okay, guys, let's move straight to the next one. So I've been discussing this with my guys, OmahLay's song, because I'm a big fan of OmahLay. Currently, OmahLay is, my number one artist. Those of you that have been watching my videos for a while know that. So I usually, talk about his lyrics, his songs, and all that. But after he released this song, Reason, I didn't pay attention to it. Remember, I talked about So. At the time So came out, immediately I was like, why does this song sound so dark? OmahLay talking, saying all things them talk, I know they hear. Try waiting I do. I'm like, what did this guy do? He said, try waiting I do if you know they fear. One mind they tell me make I disappear. So come and help me. And this got people thinking like, So is this a spiritual something? In fact, there were theory, concerning this, like, maybe OmahLay sold his soul, and now the imaginary masquerade, maybe he's the spiritual being or something. And OmahLay that video was also, this looks dark, although some people call it art. OmahLay was bowing in front of this masquerade and all, and saying, I've broken commandments. He said he has prayed, Said, come and take my pain away, so. Okay, like that is not enough. So I discussed this with like 2 or 3 people. And I remember the first time I just talked about this, it was the particular person drawing my attention. Like, did you listen to this, the lyrics, Reason? Go pay attention to it. I think OmahLay is dealing with something. Personally, I also think OmahLay is dealing with something. You know, I mean, he has said it before that he's dealing with depression, and he wrote Boy Alone as a result of that. I mean, once watching the video, you already could sense that there's just something off about this video. But again, you can as well call it art. You would think Reason, his song, is a love song until you listen to the lyrics and try to link it with the video. There are several things happening in that video. It's either OmahLay is talking to himself. I'm talking about the lyrics now. He's talking to himself or something else. Now, the only romantic thing in the lyrics is my dear. That's all. But just listen to Reason, you would think OmahLay is actually singing about some girl. Check out the lyrics, realize that this is not him talking about a girl. After my dear, the rest sounds more creepy and sorrowful. This is not surprising, like I said, because people have, described his type of music as Afro depression.
He said people call it Afro depression, but don't worry, in 10 years, we'll go back to the album because everyone goes through things. OmahLay also advised people who go through things to always take time to fix their minds because life is beautiful when you feed your mind right.
Afro depression?
Yeah, that's a new one. Like
Afro depression.
Afro depression is a whole other vibe because at this point.
And even OmahLay, like I said, have admitted to being suicidal and depressed at some point in his life. In fact, he said his depression worsened after he slept with his therapist. This might be the reason why most of his lyrics sounds very dark. I mean, in the new video, Reason video, wore white, tied red ropes, and he was surrounded by people in black clothes pulling him. And the lyrics said, the first few lines of the lyrics, how long will it take you to realize I don't know who to run to right now? Army is opening heavy fire. What does OmahLay mean by army is opening heavy fire? He said, I'm unsafe, but I'm still out here. What are we doing, dear? I surrender you myself. You surrender yourself to what? My hands are in the air. Guys, what do you make of this? This Nigerian artist, Korede Bello, had said that, people are out here selling their souls. Korede Bello. And Korede Bello's career was struggling at the time he said that. In fact, some people said it's because of Korede's refusal to sell his soul or something that is probably affecting his career. While others were like, no, maybe Korede Bello is just looking for attention. And that's why. But guys, either way, it's just scary sometimes when you hear OmahLay's lyrics. But yeah, that's about it for today about OmahLay new song Reason. Moving on to the next one, here is about Davido. Should we say one of the girls carrying Davido's child? I think she claimed here now that she's lost the pregnancy. And this is so funny. It's laughable to say that according to the doctor, he said they told me that I am either doing an ectopic pregnancy or a miscarriage. And I've heard about this ectopic pregnancy, and they told me or described to me how the pain is excruciating, like very painful thing. There's no way she'll be able to type this in the first place. I went to the comment section as well, and they're saying almost the same thing. So can we now say that some of these people actually just rode on that attention and just use that opportunity to get at? Look, I think Davido owes the general public an an explanation, even though it's not, I mean, it's not mandatory. That's up to him. But I'm just saying, I think he's going to deny knowing some people. Even though these girls are lying, we know he's wild. But I don't believe them. And I've said it before. This guy might be having fun sleeping with 50 women a day and all that, but not all those women coming out to say that, you know, Davido impregnated them and stuff. So there's one person who says, yeah, I mean, this person has experienced that before. Not sure why this Ivana or something is telling lies about something so serious. I have had a miscarriage and I have had an ectopic pregnancy. Whilst the miscarriage was very painful, the ectopic pregnancy was life-threatening. The year I had mine was the same year Prince Edward's wife had the same thing. We were both hospitalized and had to have surgeries. The pain during ectopic pregnancy is the worst pain that one can imagine. There is something definitely wrong with this French babe, and I seriously think Davido should sue her. Okay, another person here says, so you are having a miscarriage or ectopic pregnancy, and the first thing that comes to your mind is to post on social media amidst all that pain? Wow, you're one hell of a strong woman. This person is just being sarcastic. Let's quickly read what it says. It says, here's your update because you won't see me coming crying on the internet. No way. They told me that I am either doing a ectopic pregnancy or a miscarriage. My body is failing me and there's nothing I can do. I hope those who wish me hell are happy now. You won. Anyway. You know why I'm laughing? Because I'm about to go to the next news, right? And it's about Bobrisky.
You thought it was going to be easy.
Oh God.
And this is your second time.
So Bobrisky just did his New Year's.
Right? Look at your
What is all this? You come down and post this thing on social media? This is a big risk, fixing your backside. Now, Bobrisky is cloud chaser. It's a cloud chaser. Bobrisky might be lying with this type of surgery. You know, they are life threatening. I've seen people die, you know, just going through that. Moving on to the next one. Here we've got Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. He had posted saying, meet a fine boy, girl, start talking a lot, start having sex, then know each other better and check if you want to define the relationship. This generation is something else. They have the order all messed up. Undefined relationship has been normalized. Guys, a more reasonable order is meet, talk, get to know each other, define relationship, marry, and then a lot of sex. And Daddy Freeze had said, replying to that, said, you're foul, date table boss. So what is Daddy Freeze trying to say? Is he trying to say that this man's got a secret, something that we, don't know about? And then he should spill the tea. You see this Daddy Freeze, I don't know what to talk about this man. Anyways, he was clowned by a lot of people. Comment said here, he get everybody foul for him table, but him own cast pass. Can cite fake people, but couldn't cite paternity fraud in his household for years. Man's worried about the wrong people. That person here says, Oga, tear that foul. We don't need to know, please. Don't demoralize him with whatever. We love and appreciate his teaching. Another person here says, this Daddy Freeze of a boy should just come out plain and tell us what problem he has with the church and pastors gone. Nothing anybody won't tell me. One pastor must have done him dirty, because what's all this? Unnecessary in my own opinion. How about keeping it moving if you don't agree with him? Moving on to the next one. This one is really, really sad. I don't like seeing something like this. I don't know. It's annoying seeing things like this. I want to say I blame this woman. Is a pastor? Is not a doctor. A pastor, did Jesus collect money? In fact, Jesus was the one who gave to people. They only took care of Jesus when he's around. They make sure that he's comfortable. There are people, who want to serve him and all that. But there was never a time he charged for miracle. But before I heal you, or before I do something. Now, if he heals you, then you can come and meet him. That's why they call it Christians. And now this lady paid this man 2.2 million and 400. She said 400k for something. Is it processing fee, or how does she describe it? Guess what? The annoying part is that this lady is a cancer patient. So even though you want to do, you calm down, and you are on social media, you are a public figure, you still went ahead to do this and expect the lady not to come out to, okay, maybe we need to wait to hear from the pastor's, end. Maybe there's a business, maybe it's a business transaction. Because I want to understand why somebody will tell you they have cancer, or they are down with some ailments, something, and you are requesting, you're asking them to pay. What? You are asking them to pay 2.2 million naira plus 400k. That's 2.6. God, this is wickedness, for crying out loud. Let's watch this.
I was scammed by a pastor in Abuja. I've been struggling with cancer for some years now, and the doctors gave me a few years to live. His name is Prophet Victor Okeke. He's the General Overseer of Good News International Gospel Center in Abuja. He collected 2.2 million naira from me. I had to pay commission to send that 2.2 naira to him, and the commission is around 400,000 naira. So everything in total is 2.6 million naira. His name is Prophet Victor Okeke. He's the General Overseer of Good News International Gospel Center. He collected this money from me despite the fact that he knows that I'm a cancer patient. He told me to go and take a loan out to give him this money. Please, Nigerians, please, I need your help so I can get this money back. It was a loan. Please, I don't know how I'm going to pay back this loan. My blood pressure has gone up because I'm really stressed out. I'm very depressed, extremely distressed. I have mental anguish because of this situation. I don't know what to do again. His name is Prophet Victor Okeke. Please, help me talk to him so that he can give the money back to me. The money is a loan. I'm not working. I have no money. Please, help me beg the man. And I'm a cancer patient. I cannot work. I'm not feeling very well. Please help me beg him to return the money back to me. I'm really stressed out. Please. I've been ringing him. He won't take my calls again. He won't respond to my text messages. Please, Nigerians, please help me. Please help me collect the money back from him. Thank you so much.
I said something the other day. I was even thinking that it's your pastor calling. That's why I didn't pick. I will not even pick. Because honestly speaking, if I tell you I'm happy with you, I'm lying.
No, sir.
How will you begin to insult me and begin to tell me all the people
I
you want to
never
me same thing?
insulted you. I just told you I want a refund. I just said I want a refund. I never insulted you. I don't ever mind insulting you.
How will I do it?
I just want you to refund my money, please. Because I
How
have
will I
to borrow.
you
I have to borrow money to
send the
send
money
to you.
before you send the money? You send the money to refund it.
Okay.
I want your pastor to come in. Let me ask him a question.
When
That's
my
what I
pastor
if
called
you
you,
know
you
you're the
didn't
one
pick
who
up. My pastor called you 3 times. You didn't pick up.
I'm praying. I thought I was doing deliverance in the church. It is a morning that secretary that tell me that somebody called. I don't even know if you're a pastor. I was doing somebody deliverance.
Please, sir.
I didn't know that time. I was praying in the church.
When I first got talking to you, I told you I had no money because of my illness. I have cancer. And you told me if I have to borrow, I should go and borrow. I ran around to go and borrow money. Please, I beg you, sir. My rent for 6 months I've not paid. Please help me.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Okay, my money I spent doing this thing before you send the money. What will I do?
Please, sir, I know you didn't kill any cow. You told me that you need to.
This thing, before I do it, you I should do it before I send them. See, this, if the police come again, I'll do something that you don't like.
Are you going to do that?
You call this number.
Sir, are you threatening me?
Call me. Let me ask him.
Are you threatening me, sir? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Who are you, sir? Who are you, sir? You have no power, sir. If you're a real man of God, you will never speak to me in this manner. You can't do anything. There's nothing you can do, sir. When you were collecting money from me, you were not this aggressive.
Moving on to the next one. What do you think about this pastor? He said, never marry a man or a woman who doesn't pay tithe. I'm short of words. No comments. That's the word. That's the words I'm looking for.
Hear me. Never marry a lady who don't pay tithe. She will bring a curse into your life. Never marry a man who don't pay tithes. You bring the curse of the law into your life, because the two shall become one. As he's coming to ask you out, ask him, are you a tither? Are you a kingdom giver? Do you expand God's kingdom financially? If he doesn't run for your life, he doesn't love God. Where a man's treasure is, that's where his heart will be. You would ask him, tell me the kind of sacrifices you have made for God's kingdom in your life. Hear him out. He says in 2016, I gave God 500,000. Begin to like him small. 2017, I gave God 300. Okay. 2019, I gave God 400. 2020, things were rough. It was the year of COVID-19. I gave God 50,000. Fine. That is how you love a man. A man that does not love God cannot love you. If you like, deceive yourself. A man that does not love God cannot love you. A man that cannot give to God cannot give to you. It is natural that most people that give to God give to men with ease. Praise God.
Moving on to the next one. Here we've got this guy is a skit maker, Trinity guy. You know, this guy was arrested for sexually exploiting a 10-year-old girl in one of his skits. So he's still in the police custody, and they even said that the courts ordered that the guy, that's Trinity guy, be remanded in Agodi Correctional Center alongside the kid's parents. So guys, let me understand. You know, nobody knows it all. Let me understand why did they arrest the parents alongside this guy? Okay, maybe the parents knew about it. Well, they said the matter has been adjourned till August 3rd for hearing. Watching the video alone, I just think that it doesn't make sense at all. I don't see anything that's funny in that. That child is a minor. He's 10 years old, for God's sake, and you're talking to the child about your private parts and all that. Man, that's too much for me. Moving on, here we have Yule Dochie. So yesterday, Yule Dochie, we got a report that Yule Dochie's first wife, or estranged wife, is trying to file for divorce, and the next day, a video of Yule Dochie and a pregnant Judy surfaced on social media. You can see Yule Dochie all hyped in the video. I mean, I don't know why Yule Dochie is, according to the report, he allegedly refused to maybe sign the papers and stuff. I don't know why. Why you forcing her to be there? Somebody talks, say no one polygamy. No one stays inside polygamous marriage again. You let her go. That's their family palaver. Because of they can't come social media now because they talk about her. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Blackface. I mean, Blackface said this before. This is him saying it again, and this time is a video. Before, it's just a post. He said Ashake's Joha is from a song Ikebe Super.
Yeah, but they've been doing that. That's like the Ashake saga is my song, Ikebe Super. So if you hear Yami Mugbe, I craze, Kebe na super. Where she dey rotate her waist, surely make you bend over. Kebe na super, bend over, surely make you bend over. Becomes Joa,
Okay.
bend over. So I know say that they inspire them because me self, I need to find where this current of inspiration will come to me. And they isolate myself. They wait for this wind of music. So if the wind of music just come and somebody just pick them just like that, it be me somewhere. Like somebody molest your child.
Moving on to the next one. Here we've got a housemate who poisoned their boss's food. I think I posted something about this, on social media, on Threads actually. I posted something about it. By the way, you can go follow me on Threads. Yeah, I'm active there actually. So I said that those that uses trafficked children, especially from Cotonou to Nigeria as mates, and still complained about how badly they treat their kids or even poison their family, deserves it. You don't expect a trafficked child to feel happy. You encourage it by using them as mates. You see a lot of that, especially I stay in the western part of Nigeria, right? Especially in the western part of Nigeria, I see these kids. Some of them don't even know how to speak Yoruba, properly. And they bring them over and use them as mates, and they pay the person in charge. So the kids don't even get the money. These kids, I'm talking about 9 years old, 10 years old. I remember when we went to a primary school to help the kids with school bags, and the teachers were telling me the problem they have. They said some of these people, their masters, let me not put it that way, it sounds like slavery, but it's technically slavery. Oga or their bosses are the ones who bring them to school. This government school, they'll bring them there to go to school. So, when you hear that, this child is in school, you feel okay that at least they are paying for the child's education, which is like almost nothing. But guess what? These kids, some of them come to school once in a week. They are always busy working. But if you ask the Oga will say, yes, she's in school. Well, guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below.
Master, come and take everything inside this bag out for me. Raise the apple up, let me see. Oh yeah, go to that.
So much the oúnjẹ tó dá.
No, it's okay. Ṣé tó pé níjọ́ tó dé láti jọ sáwọ́ sí èyí Wednesday ṣé mo fìyà jẹ ni?
Okay guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe until we see you next time. Peace.